Let's pray. You need the Ninja blender, okay? Don't get a Black Decker. I don't think I could ever try normal popcorn ever again. It's one of those things that like kind of sits in your mouth and it kind of does a little dance on your tongue. Come on, baby! Come on! Come on, Coach Greg. I know you're in there. Full day of eating, training, living, being, envying, consuming, breathing. What's another word? Think. I don't know. Anyways, like Coach Greg, Mr. Greg Doucette, coach, bodybuilder, absolutely massive human being. Not my father, unfortunately. I have a great father already, but he could be my second dad for how much information this guy has taught me just from watching his videos. What else is there? Doctor, uncle, grandfather, absolutely handsome male specimen. Okay, this guy is a lot of different things, okay? But he is the one and only Greg Doucette. Okay, if you don't know who this man is, you were probably living in the box for one, and for two, if you don't know who this man is, you've been living in a box. So in this video, I will be replicating Greg Doucette's diet, taking some recipes from his cookbooks over the years and also from his own personal diet, replicating. I should have used replicating off the start. Now I think of that. Idiot, Bret. Let's get into meal number one, and I think I would be cheating on myself and also Mr. Greg Doucette if I didn't make anabolic French toast, so let's get into it. Now, I know what you're thinking, Mr. Greg Doucette. Before you sue me, before you come after me for using your soundbite there, trust me, I will only use your soundbite in this video. I will never, ever use it ever again, okay? I'm sorry. Okay, I love you. But with all that being said, let's get into this. Shake it up! 1.5 cups of egg whites. Couple tablespoons of stevia to your taste, AKA God's crack. I like it sweeter, so I like it a lot. Around a tablespoon of vanilla extract, or the lid, if you're not wanting to make more dishes than need to be washed. Couple spanks of cinnamon. Come on. Stir it up until it is mixed. Turn on your pan to medium heat. Now that the pan is pretty warmed up, you can touch it to make sure it's pretty hot, but I probably wouldn't do that. We're gonna add some no calorie or low calorie cooking spray. Okay, Greg always says to use cooking spray, don't use butter, don't use oil, and I completely agree that is a waste of calories. So just put on around like a half a second spray onto the pan. Now, something that is very unique about Coach Greg, he adds his blueberries on before he adds his French toast.
Yeah, I did. Trust me, I did.
I'm gonna add probably around 100 grams. So the blueberries have been cooking for around like a minute now, so I'm just gonna add in some low-calorie bread. So I have 4 slices here. There's around 75 calories per slice. I think this is whole grain bread. Right into there. Ready for this transfer. Pour all of the excess mixture onto the pan here, and it'll all soak in. Oh my lantern. I just had a mouth orgasm, yeah. Now basically just wait for it to cook up and then flip it once it looks kind of good on the other side. And then you're obviously gonna flip it again, put it onto a plate, and that's basically gonna be it. So I'm basically just gonna wait for this to cook up right now. But Coach Greg, before I lose you, I just want you to critique my physique if you can. Just let me know what I need to work on so that I can further better myself and I can continuously improve in my own fitness journey. That would be very much appreciated. Anyways, I'm gonna wait probably around 3 or 4 minutes and this bad boy will be ready. I just have to take a picture before I devour this. I need something for the spank bang tonight, so. All right, so meal one is about to go down. Some anabolic French toast. Look at this thing, man. Look at this thing. This weighs probably 5 pounds in my hand right now. And personally, I've never been to heaven. Like, I plan to go one day for sure. But if I had to kind of determine what it looks like, you're looking at it. Okay, it's right there. For this whole entire meal right here, we are looking at 537 calories, 55 grams of protein, 68 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat, and also 14 grams of sugar, basically from the blueberries. I can't wait to dig into this. This looks absolutely phenomenal. You're gonna notice a really big theme in this video, and especially with Greg Doucette's diet and just his recipes in his cookbook in general, is that everything is very high volume, which is so good, especially if you're trying to lose weight, you want to be in a calorie deficit. It's so much easier to stick to that deficit or to lose weight when you're eating high volume foods, okay?
Sorry, speaking the truth, telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
But like the man I am, I can't go in dry, okay? So we're gonna hop in to Mr. E.D. Smith, and we're just gonna, you know, pour them all over there. I'm not a rookie with this shit. This stuff goes on basically everything. This man actually put me on anabolic French toast, and I bet you 99% of the fitness industry. So if you haven't seen this meal before, again, you were living in a goddamn box. Get out of that box. First Bite Fridays. Look at that. Look at that. If you guys haven't changed your shorts or your pants yet, you're probably gonna have to now. So just pause the video. I'll wait for you. Then I'm gonna dig into this. Okay, perfect. So much flavor, so much, what's the word I'm looking for? Just exquisite, man, exquisite. The thing is too, when you're eating high volume meals, you can eat like more. So the more you chew, the more you swallow, the more you're gonna feel satiated after those meals, right? So like, look at that. Look at that drippage. Look at the drippage on this. Whoa! That's a sign you know it's good, man, trust me. She is all lavished up in sugar-free syrup. That was delightful. Update, it's probably been around half an hour since I ate that meal, and I am still, like, it's just sitting there, man. It's just, I'm full. I'm very full. I was planning on working out by now, but I'm probably gonna wait another half an hour and let that digest a bit. Then we're gonna hit a basement workout. Now, I was gonna live like Greg today. I was gonna train like him, do all of his things that he would do in a day, but I noticed that in his workouts, he uses cables, and he has that big setup in his like home gym and everything, which I don't have. I basically just have dumbbells, so I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna do a push workout, or chest and back, I think, probably. Yeah, chest and back. So I'm gonna do that right now, and then I'll catch you guys for the next So it is time for another meal, guys. That was an absolutely phenomenal workout. I got put through the ringer in that one. I was actually kind of bloated at the start. Like, that French toast was just like sitting there basically the entire workout, and I was burping and I was like belching the entire workout. But anyways, I'm actually pretty hungry now. My appetite is back. Now it is time for meal number 2. So let's see what Greg Doucette has for us.
Coach Greg.
All right, Gregory, don't let me down, man. Don't let me down.
So meal 2, about 3.5 to 4 hours later, a little bit after 11. Today it was a large wrap and a vegan sloppy Greg.
Bet.
Coach Greg.
All right, so second meal of the day, eating like Greg Doucette. We were making some anabolic chicken turkey wraps. I was actually gonna make that sloppy Greg that he made there, but I was just going through my pantry and I have none of those ingredients. I'm just gonna scrap the whole sloppy Greg. I'll probably make that in another video, but we got 2 big wraps going down right now, okay? I'm slowly realizing that Greg is a bread man and he really likes bread. So you know what? If it fits your calories, it doesn't really matter, right? Calories in, calories out is the GOAT. So we got some cut up chicken already. We have around 5 ounces here, so I'm gonna put like 2.5 ounces on each. Then we also have a bunch of veggies. We got some cucumber, we have some tomato, then also some mushroom as well, all diced up. We got a bunch of romaine lettuce, and then we have 2 big wraps. I'm gonna throw in my chicken here first, evenly on each. Greg says to put on the lettuce first as well, because then the sauce doesn't drip down into the tortilla wrap, which is actually brilliant if you think about it. It's very smart. No wonder why he's a doctor, man. Mr. Greg also likes to add some turkey to his wrap, so you know what? If it comes from a processed factory, might as well put it into our bodies, right? So I'm probably gonna use around 2 to 3 slices per wrap here. Put it right on there. Okay, probably gonna use 3 slices on each, just like so. Oh, Alberta beef, baby. While I'm making this, I don't know if this is gonna fold up. We're gonna see it here though. Okay, and then I'm gonna add all of my veg. I'm just gonna, I don't know, like throw it on here. You're gonna hire him as your doctor, you might as well listen to him. I'm just gonna throw that all on there. I don't even care. That's kind of what we're working with right now, okay? It actually looks pretty good, to be honest. But he also adds more micronutrients to make your ass light on fire. We're gonna throw on some more spinach here. This is probably not gonna wrap at all. Now, Greg is obviously a man of his word, and he never goes in dry, right?
And it makes sense, and it's delicious.
Right, so we're gonna add some sugar-free barbecue sauce. G. Hughes, he's my man, he's the GOAT, he's also my uncle. We're just gonna add some original and also some mustard as well. Put it all like that, like so. Don't be afraid to just dice this on. You can never have too much barbecue sauce, man, trust me.
Coach
I have to roll up my sleeves for this one. Jesus. I don't know how in God's name I'm gonna wrap these up. These are absolutely massive, but that's the point of high volume meals, right? If you can't wrap it up, then you're doing something right. So we have romaine, spinach, right? We have literally my entire fridge on these plates right here. And we're looking at 610 calories, 59 grams of protein, 66 grams of carbs, and 13 to 14 grams of fat. So pretty solid meal. This looks pretty good to me. Like a lot of people don't like spinach, they don't like romaine because they're having it in plain ass meals. If you have a big salad and it's just plain, I would hate that too. Like why would you want to put plain spinach into your body? Like that's disgusting. So let's try and attempt to fold this because I'm not convinced it's gonna fold. Look at this thing, man. Look at this wrap, bro. We're already making a mess. Look at that. Cheers. I'm going in. Basically just got mustard and lettuce. Nice. Both of these, 305 calories. You could literally just have one of these and you'd be fine, but I'm a mammal. So that mustard barbecue combo can't be beat, I'm telling you. All right, I'm gonna devour this in like 2 seconds. You ready? I'm not even gonna lie here. I'm already kind of full. I don't even want this. Like I don't even want this. I'm pretty full right now. But I always finish, so that's how you know I'm getting full, man. Look at all that plant right there. Straight lettuce. I'm getting sick and tired of wraps, man. It's too much. I'm all breaded out. I do not want any more bread the rest of the day. I'd probably give that a 7.5 out of 10. The wraps and the French toast, I'm gonna have to give it a 9.5 out of 10. I've had that multiple times before, so. All right, so here's the plan. I need a special ingredient for my next meal here. I have never seen it before. I've tried to look many times before because I've tried to make this meal like I think 2 weeks ago or something like that. Just looked it up online though, and it is in this store supposedly. They always say this. Anyways, I'm gonna go in there right now, hopefully find this special ingredient because it is very much needed for my next meal here. If I don't find this, like I don't know what I'm gonna do because you literally need this ingredient for this meal. Cross our goddamn fingers, please, please, Lord, please be in Walmart, okay? Please.
Look what I found. I've looked everywhere for this stuff, man. 20 bucks, $20.
All right, so we are back in the Anabolic kitchen, and I'm probably the happiest man alive because I can actually make this meal how it's supposed to be made because we got the one and only xanthan gum or anthem gum or glantham, whatever it is, okay? My man, Bob. Basically, I'm gonna make some anabolic protein ice cream. Key thing about this like recipe or whatever is that you need a Ninja blender, but we do not have a Ninja blender, and I was not going to go out and buy a Ninja blender just for this one meal, okay? I already spent 20 goddamn dollars on the xanthan gum, so we actually have the Black Decker blender instead. It's kind of like a double decker, but just black instead. So basically, all you're gonna do, okay, you're gonna plug in this bad boy. We have to do this very strategically. We're gonna zero out my scale here, and we're gonna do 150 grams of your favorite frozen berries, okay? I think I have like blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, okay? We got the whole 9 yards in here. I'm gonna weigh out 150 grams, okay? Oh, a little bit more. Huge part to make it super thick. You need to equal the amount of ice that you put in berries. So I put 150 gram berries in there, so I'm gonna put 150 grams of ice, 2, 3, so 7 ice cubes for reference. If you don't have a scale, 7 ice cubes will do the trick. Now, this part, I'm very worried about because again, we don't have the Ninja blender, which I think the Ninja blender is needed for this part because I'm only putting in half a cup of almond milk, or you can use cashew milk, almond milk, whatever. You don't want to use regular milk because regular milk is more calories, right? So, okay, half a cup. Right into there. Then grab your favorite protein powder. I'm not quite sure if he uses casein or regular. I don't think it matters, but casein will make it thicker. I'm just shooting myself in the foot at this point because I'm probably gonna break this blender. But a scoop and a half of protein, some more artificial sweetener, AKA God's crack, AKA stevia. I'm just gonna eyeball this because I like it sweet, so I don't really care. Okay, last but not least, we're throwing in the xanthan gum. You don't need that much, apparently. I think it's only like half a tablespoon, half a teaspoon. Don't put half a tablespoon, okay? You will explode your blender. Makes it super thick. Right into there. Oh, this is gonna be super thick. Let's pray. Yeah, it takes a minute. We're adding a tiny bit of almond milk, okay? This thing is not budging at all. You need the Ninja blender, okay? Don't get a Black Decker. Come on, baby! Come on! Come on, Coach Greg. I know you're in there. It just needs that one little tiny oomph. It just needs that, you know what I'm saying? Yes! Woo! I think my blender's hot enough. This thing's gonna explode here. So, oh yeah, she's hot. The anabolic protein ice cream, that looks phenomenal. So actually, for this to pass the test, you actually have to flip it over your head, just like a Dairy Queen ice cream. I'm very scared to do this because I put more almond milk than the recipe actually requires because, again, I don't have the proper blender. And just by moving it like that, no, that's not happening. All right, guys, so there you have it. This is meal number 3. Well, not really a meal, but a snack. For this whole entire thing, we're looking at 341 calories. I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of PB&Me. It's basically PB2, but like the knockoff version. Anyways, like the video right now to support the algorithm so this video blows up so that I can buy a new blender. Please and thank you. I appreciate it. Mwah. We're also gonna top it off with some more Edie Smith. And the last topping I'm gonna add on here is just like 1 square of this dark chocolate. Now, Greg doesn't put this in his anabolic ice cream, but I've had like no fats today whatsoever besides like the wraps. And yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna have like 1 of these. I'm gonna break this up right into here. Tablespoon of this. I'm not even gonna measure this. I don't know what's in here already. Okay, I'm going in. Oh, that's so good. Oh yeah. Would you like a bite? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, pal. I give it like an 8.5. What do you give it? What do you give it? We're on the clock.
9.
9? A 9? Coach Greg, I think she's hitting on you. Look how thick that is. Like, look how thick that is. You see that? Coach Greg. Done. That is the meal. All done. Okay, that xanthan gum did the trick. Trust me, it adds like half of this. Like usually when I make it, it's kind of like right there, but it was like up to here. The fullness of that just made that so much better in my opinion. So yeah, tops off to you, Greg. That was absolutely fantastic. I'm satisfied, so I'm gonna wait a bit and then eat another meal. So we are currently on my bike ride right now. Coach Greg always says to go harder than last time, right? So I thought might as well challenge myself. Going on a little bike ride. I never usually go on bike rides, but I actually got some motivation for going on bike rides ever since that 10,000 calorie challenge video I did. I did like a 2.5 hour bike ride, but nothing like the bike rides that he does. He's insane, man. Like he does competitions and shit. I would actually love to get into that one day, maybe buy a Peloton or some shit. But man, my legs are screaming right now. I've only been going for like half an hour and I'm not even going like super hard. I'm going like just under harder than last time. Yeah, anyways, I'm probably gonna go for another half an hour, cap it off at like probably 60 minutes around there, and then go and get another meal. Maybe I'll bike to New Brunswick one day and get a bike session with Coach Greg if he's down for that. But yeah, anyways, finish on my bike ride, go get a meal. All right, so that was a fantastic bike ride. Now I know why Greg Doucette likes biking so much. Like my quads are on fire right now, even though you can't really tell, but they're pretty pumped up. Anyways, it is time for the next meal, or at least snack again, because I've wanted to try this for so long and now is the perfect time. So we're gonna make some anabolic protein popcorn. Protein popcorn, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So all you're gonna need is some Smart Pop. You can use some other type of popcorn, but this is lower calorie. There is 160 calories per 50 G's popped. Okay, so I'm probably gonna use 2 bags. 1 bag is 70 grams, so it's probably gonna be just under 200 calories. So let's say 400 calories for 2 bags. Then I'm gonna use probably like 1.5 scoops of protein, and then some other stuff, and then yeah, we're gonna mix it all up. So now I have the 2 bags popped right here, okay, and apparently this part is very strategic as well, as mentioned by Coach Greg. So you actually need some Vitafiber, which is like a very thick type of syrup, but I didn't have any. So instead I looked up an alternative to Vitafiber, and they said you could use like some type of thick maple syrup. So instead, I'm just gonna use a tiny bit of honey. I just warmed it up in the microwave for like 20 seconds so that it's not super thick. So yeah, basically all you're gonna do is open your popcorn. Now, all you're gonna do, if you had that VitaFiber stuff, you would add it into your protein powder here. So I just have around a scoop and a half of protein, or around like 45 to 50 grams. You can use any protein you want, but chocolate is probably gonna be the best bet. So I used a chocolate mint from my protein. So this is honey. Again, I don't know if this is gonna work properly because it's honey. So 2.5 tablespoons of your favorite syrup. I would use Walden Farms, but again, I do not have any. So right to the brim. 1, 2. I am going to be an artificial sweetener by the end of this video. Okay, then mix this up here. It's gonna be like a thick powder, right? I feel like I needed that VitaFiber. Okay, it wasn't looking too promising, but you just really gotta get in there. You just gotta go, you know, harder than last time, like you would say. I think this is what it's supposed to look like now. Okay, you get this kind of goopy, kind of chocolatey goodness here going. Okay, I could probably just eat this just like this. This looks very good, to be honest. But now we're gonna add it to our popcorn. All right, so basically now I'm just gonna add half of this whole mixture to each of my popcorn mixtures here. Right on there. Get off of there. Get off of there, bro. Look at that. Just goop it right on there. It doesn't really matter because I'm gonna get in there in 2 secs. You wanna be clean about it, grab a spatula, get in there. Probably gonna take longer. So you're a man, get down and dirty. You wanna mix all this, okay?
Yeah!
Basically, I'm gonna mix this, then I'm gonna throw it into the freezer for probably, Greg says 20 minutes is kind of like the sweet spot, 20 to 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes he said he liked in his video. Yeah, I'm gonna mix this all around, throw it in the freezer for 30 minutes. We're gonna pop it out. We're gonna see what this bad boy looks like. Cool. There you have it, guys. The anabolic protein popcorn. Okay, I've never had this in my entire life. This is gonna be my first time ever tasting it. I didn't even try it before I put it in the freezer because I didn't want to, you know, kind of not experience the full experience, you know what I'm saying? So here we go. Okay, this is the final product taste test for you guys because this is this looks delightful.
Oh, that's good.
Never in my entire life would I have thought of putting protein powder in my popcorn, but that might be like a nighttime kind of ritual thing now. I don't think I could ever try normal popcorn ever again. Just one of those things that like kind of sits in your mouth and it kind of does a little dance on your tongue. Like that's what's going on in my mouth right now. Anyways, just gonna cap off the full day of eating by Mr. Greg Doucette. For today's entire day of eating, we are only looking at 2,128 calories. 2,128 calories. I haven't ate that many calories since last year's cut when I was like super deep into my cut. And I was full all day. We are also looking at 203 grams of protein, 253 grams of carbs, and only 34 grams of fat. So I'd probably like to have my fat a little bit higher, but I was just making the best meals that I've seen Greg Doucette make. So I didn't really care what like the macro percentages were gonna be at the end of the day. So anyways, those meals were absolutely phenomenal. Fullness scale, 10 out of 10, 100%. Taste, I'd say like an 8.5 out of 10. I probably would put it higher, but specifically with those wraps, I think it was just a little bit too much. I could have been fine with just one. Anabolic French toast, obviously a 10 out of 10. I don't even know what else I had today. Oh yeah, that protein ice cream, that was actually a 10 out. You know what? 9 out of 10. But yeah, shout out Coach Greg for the anabolic full day of eating. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel. All that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. All right. Peace.